you for Game 2 of our series with the always important Tops Player Spotlight. Archie Fattty will be our subject, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs, really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his, and who knows, maybe he'll put on another show in this one. I wouldn't put it past him.
Okay. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the San Francisco Giants and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Coming to the plate now, Archie Fattty, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Good battle. Count remains full. Has to be thinking strikeout here. From playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat.
Corey Porter will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. He got him, and exhale as he's out of the field. Striding into the box, Archie Fattty. He drew a walk his first time up.
Archie Fattty.
Nope. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
1-0 count. Here it is. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. So his remarkable season continues as they stretch the lead to 5-1. One more time. He gets a pitch. Munenori Kawasaki stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hamill sets. Here's the 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Encarnacion is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they get them both. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yep, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people.
On the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the San Francisco. Archie Fattty will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. And here's out of it.
His on-base percentage is over 400 in the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Travis is there for it. 1 out. Archie Fattty will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in and see if they can't get you some more.
Bullet back up the middle. Pompey is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Archie Fattty will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Herrera has a play. 1 down. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in to start things.
So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. The second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Josh Donaldson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Sebastian Cortez gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. Archie Fattty will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Television quite frequently. That ball is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. So his remarkable season continues, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's